Ladies and gentlemen, boys and the girls, welcome to Collecting Weekly Live Unboxing. My name is Zach. I'm joined by Lane the Legend Kramer, aka Lane the On Time Kramer. I was late. I'm the reason for the tardiness, but we have two great hot toys to unbox. The Fennec, I think, Lane, you said you were going to do like a little bit of an expedited unboxing because we did it
Because you
last
guys
week.
had it last week.
Yeah, and then while Lane is unboxing his figures, or posing rather, I have a cutaway figure, the Iron Man Model 1 from Tales of Suspense 6, the first appearance of Iron Man. So this was my Prime Day pickup, but I don't think I actually got it on sale. I had it on pre-order at Big Bad Toy Store. It wasn't supposed to be in until August, late August, and they
Just
were
picked it up.
ready to go, so I just picked it up. But
Well, I think it's funny that freaking Amazon got me, tricked me, because they
oh yeah,
had Dune Part 1 on sale for $9.99 for the high definition Blu ray. So I
uh
was
huh.
like, I had seen it once before, like a few weeks earlier, and I didn't pick it up. So I bought it, and I'm like, cool, this will be here a couple days. They said, hey, shipping August 22nd. So
August
in
twenty
about six,
second, bro. How
yeah,
many people are
August
buying fucking
22nd.
Dune?
Yeah, I mean, the
Apparently a
sequel's
lot.
coming. Yeah. Well, I mean, normally like $30. Anyway,
Yeah.
everybody, we are starting here a little late, so I will get to everything now. Obviously, if you were at After Dark last week, I did kind of a little preview of this guy because I thought people might like to kind of see without unboxing and doing any posing, just kind of see him, especially just went in stock. So this might be something people are considering. So
Yeah.
for people who have not seen this yet, I know that there are probably going to be some in here tonight. And we can just not get this quite right. Okay, so here we have the Moon Knight box. Now, as I was telling the Oxfather backstage, when I grabbed my box, this front piece that has the rotation possible here, if you guys hadn't seen it, this is actually movable, which is one of the neat things with this box. Had
Yeah.
popped off, like the glue had given out or something. I'm not sure. It's still sticky on both sides, so I'm not going to mess with it too much like I did last week. But as you can see here, here's the box. This is the one thing I think we all agree Marvel does better than Star Wars, like Hot Toys with their packaging. Depending on how you like it, this
Yeah.
is awesome packaging. Like this catches your attention if you were walking into your LCS or something, and you're like, "What is it? Oh, what is that?" Kind of thing. So I think
Completely agree.
this is one of the neater boxes they've done. I think for a bit. Now for a figure, which it's a show that people may not exactly remember too much because in 2022 we had quite a glut, of Disney Plus shows. This one, um, and it's also a solo figure, so it's not like we're getting Silver Scarab or something like that. Something to go with it. I
Uh-huh.
think it needs something like this to be catchy to maybe get someone to pick it up.
Yeah,
Who
for
may
sure.
be on the fence or they don't buy a lot of Marvel. Do you want to say hello to everybody in chat real quick? Think we should do
Yeah.
that?
I'll get there when I
Okay,
get
sir.
there.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, here in a minute, guys, we'll make sure we say hello to everybody in chat tonight. I see a
Wow.
couple who are regular here. Of course, the OG fan and Toy Mafia as
Look at this,
well.
Lane. I have my
Ooh.
friend here. His name is Mark
Oh,
Spector. Actually, I don't even know what his name's supposed to be in this version, but I got my
Mark
Marvel
Spector.
Legends
You're
Moon
right.
Knight. Oh, there we
Well,
go.
it could be depending on which personality it might be, though, too.
Yeah, there you go. I
Look at
actually haven't seen. I think I only watched the first two or three episodes, and then I got bored. So I have to watch it at some
so
point.
you like the figure, maybe just the show wasn't your cup of tea.
This
There's
figure's
only
fucking awesome. It's all new
no.
sculpting. It's
What
fucking
is the
dope.
what is the maker of that?
Hasbro Marvel Legends.
Oh, so it's a Marvel Legends. That's what I was wondering.
For 20 bucks, bro, this thing is fucking
Yeah.
dope. Uh we'll say out of the chat. Toy Mafia, Lane the Legend, Kramer, OG fan, Mark Pearson. Mark, I got like a really cool surprise for you. I'm working on something for Mark. Toy Mafia, Universal Key, Furry Ewok, Doc Smizzle, King
I just want to
Dingling.
show this
What up,
off.
Ding?
Look at
Actually, since we
this.
got two of the Moon Knight TMS 075 14 Wellington, I'm actually working on a video right now for the other channel, the 2A channel. So,
Oh, nice.
um, yeah, if
Look
you
at
guys want to
this.
check
I
that
don't
out,
think
it
we
should be
looked
up
at this.
tomorrow.
Look at that.
Ooh, is that the back of the box or what is that?
Yeah, this is the back of the interior art box where the figure is kept. Look at that. Isn't
Wait,
that
wait,
neat?
Time out. Oh, that's. Like, turn it around again? That's actually
Wow.
really cool.
Look at the guys. This is now I haven't been collecting for as long as some people, but this for me,
Hmm.
I know we're just talking about packaging. I think Justin actually showed this off quite a bit when he was looking at it. But
Yeah.
obviously, it's been a while ago since I looked at. This is cool, man. Like,
I wonder,
couldn't
like,
you almost imagine having this here, depending
that would
on
actually be a
how
really cool
big?
backdrop.
Yeah, or maybe to the side a little bit where you have the big central part with the big
Yeah.
crescent and stuff. This is cool, guys. And then they've also got Conchu on the side there.
Oh, I want that build a figure so bad. What's up, Ninja Squirrel?
All right.
Mark,
Anyway,
I'll
sorry
show you
for
right now. I'll show you right now, Mark. So, Lane, I wonder if, like, I don't really know that much about science and history, but I wonder if you could translate what's on that box, the hieroglyphics, if it actually says anything, or if it's just
I wouldn't be shocked if they had something like that, but it could be
that would be
gibberish
a
too.
cool. You might have to send me a picture. I might have to look at that. Mark, real quick before Lane gets too deep
Yeah,
into
keep
this,
going.
check out this model that I found. It's a
Ooh.
little miniature like the one that we painted for you, Mark, last year for OxCon, but it's Gandalf with the fireworks. I think it looks dope. So there's that.
All right. So anyway, guys, here in chat and everything. Here we have, obviously I moved a little bit faster, but that's because I did show this guy up a little bit. I figure people want to we got 2 figures to show tonight. So I want to
Hmm.
be able to get there a little bit faster. So I'm going to remove Moon Knight from his little thing here because I'm hoping that he'll. Oh, yeah. Come on, kid. I'm going to move him here real quickly so we can focus on the accessories. I'm going to be spending, I can just feel this cape because I can feel how this is better than other capes. Like, I think he's the star of the show for this figure. But anyway,
Yeah.
going to put him to the side here for a minute and just kind of show here the pieces and what we've got here. So obviously we've got Moon Knight actually for their figures. Hot Toys these days comes with a lot of different hands. You got different versions here. And they're all really nice because they've got plenty of wrapping on them. See, maybe if I could get this down a little bit more, so maybe it'll help it. Not seeing me now. I apologize, guys. Here, I thought I had this set, and it like kind of fell on me here when I was getting so set. I'm trying to get if I get this focus and maybe focus a little bit easier on stuff. But all the hands and everything here. So this is going to be like this is one of the hands I believe it's for actually holding one of the crescents, the crescent blades or scimitar, whatever the heck they're called. I know someone's heard. These are the hands for like holding the weapons. And they come with them on right and left hand, so that's good. They've got extra pegs, obviously, that are always much appreciated. And then I think we did comment, and I will take out and then bring closer this time, that the crescents do actually have a lot of detail on them and everything. Come on, camera. There we go. A lot of detail there and everything. Feels really nice. They also feel really nice and solid in the hands, which is nice. These are very cool, guys. They're plastic, but they have a nice solid feel to them. And then, of course, we've got the smaller ones, 2 different variety that also have plenty of detail on them. Let's see.
Ty says, surprised people are praising this Moon Knight when the boot color is wrong. I'll be honest, I don't quite think that that's accurate, Ty. Um,
Unfortunately, I'm going to say I could care less. Just
this
brutally,
is
honestly, I
a
could care less. This is
this is a
crap.
screenshot from the show, and it is a different color. I don't know if it's as striking of a difference as what you see on the figure, but it is a bit. It's not like a stark white boot as well. Well, and just maybe it's a whole dick right now, but in our Who, I'm kidding. I'm sure their stuff 5 years from now is gonna be saying make that 8 years from now. There you go. I will say, for what it's worth, on the Marvel Legends, the color of the boots is the same color as the
Mm-hmm.
the rest of the suit. for what that's
So
worth.
I have to say, obviously he doesn't come with a ton of like weapons, like say some of the other figures that they've had, but these fit, I think, the character well. They came with enough. I mean, you can literally put all these like in two hands and have a majority of them with stuff in them. Obviously, here we've got the batteries as well, because the head does light up here, which I'll show you guys how with that. It's very similar to like if you guys have owned or seen the Cable figure, it's very similar to that. Okay, so I'm going to move this out of the way for the moment, and then take a look here at the other stuff. Now, of course, the one detriment I have with this figure is the damn base, because I hate these bases. They always suck. There's no way to ever convince me that they're cool. They just take up lots of space.
Yeah.
Now, this is probably going to be the one issue I have. The
Damn, you can throw that at somebody, Lane.
yeah, so it can just barely clank. Look at this.
It's I actually really like that.
No, but this is what makes it up is literally like the boxing they use for Iron Man figures. It feels really cheap, bro. Like, really.
Is it like that styrofoam? Like that?
Yeah, it's styrofoam. The back here made of such.
God damn it, Hot Toys.
And you know it's sad here, guys, because look at this. This side. Now, admittedly, this is the side you're going to show off. Like, I mean, the detail in the printing here, like this printing and stuff, is nice. But this thing feels like it weighs 3 ounces.
Like an ounce.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ty, I'll be honest. You might be right. I don't really care enough about the suit to.
Don't worry, Wellington. I play in the cape. I'm going to show the cape here just because that's supposed to maybe be the best.
But hang on, let's see if we're correct here. Adam Savage has hands on with the actual prop. Let's check the prop video. Let's see if we have any look of the boots here. That'll really tell us what's going on here. Oh, here we go. All right, here we go. Let's see. Lane, are you on mute? You're very quiet.
Nope.
Okay. I was like, damn, bro, you're not even making a sound.
No, while you were going to show that real quick, I was.
All right, so I would say this is the actual Moon Knight costume prop. I would say there's a white and there's a darker color for the boots.
And it's one.
So let it be. So let it be written. There you go. That's a good color contrast. So let it be written. So let it be done. I have spoken.
Thank you, Will.
Okay. If there's a better view in the beginning. Anyways, yeah, I don't think that it's. I don't think that's correct. But again, I'm not gonna die on that hill. I don't really care. So the big Moon Knight base.
Like, I mean, the crescent and stuff like that. It looks nice here. Like, it's very well printed on there. Nothing to complain about with that stuff. It's the size. I hate the size of this thing. Like how I mean, this is normally what you use for. I mean, at least I guess we could say for Darth Maul or something like the Solo one. At least it came with little threads that got it. And stuff. Yeah. I mean,
it's odd because I don't think he really needs that much space.
Yeah,
and they've done the flight stand with the smaller bases.
And this thing weighs nothing. Like it's like feels like almost paper mache or something. Like with the
high quality cardboard.
Yeah. Oh yeah, high quality cardboard. So I'm gonna have to look up to see exactly how the attachment goes for this, but I'm assuming some form or fashion this must attach to it. You slide it over. I guess maybe you slide it over. And then it goes like this. There you can move it a little bit more one direction or the other.
That really does take up a huge amount of space.
Oh yeah, this thing.
Yeah.
If you're putting in the DTOF, man, this is like taking up one thing. I would definitely not be putting this. Setting this
color is right on the Hot Toys.
Okay.
But what do I know? I don't know. Just look.
I say that all the time, but you always ignore me.
Wait, Lane, show me the boots real quick. Let's compare.
Yeah, hold on. Gosh darn it. Give me 1 second.
Damn, bro. Imagine if there was a Nike swoosh on that. That'd be dope.
Yeah, I just dropped the top piece onto the ground. Okay.
All right.
I'll have to fool around with
Oh,
that.
okay.
So let me get this kind of cleaned up a little bit.
If you need to switch to mine, we can do that as well while you grab
Yeah, while I'm looking, I'm gonna try to find
things.
But we don't want to. I don't want to slow the momentum. I can
okay.
show the. I want them that I can. I'm probably gonna have to do a little bit of a hunt here because it rolled around somewhere underneath, or I may never find it. Who knows? But I got all the plastic off. I think the Moon Knight. So now we can look at the star attraction here.
Boots.
I'm gonna do. Let's see.
I actually really like this figure, to be honest. I don't remember. I'll be honest. We finished the show, and I don't remember what I said during that show. But whatever I said, I feel like I like this more than I may have liked this when we talked about it. Just seeing more people have it. Yeah, look at those boots, baby. I think those are very color accurate, to be honest. I gotta say, that looks pretty good. I don't know. I dig it.
So I'm gonna take you kind of up here if you stand straight. Okay. So maybe not. Come on. There we go. All right. So I guess we'll start with the boots here. As you can see, the detail in here and everything is really nice. Like with kind of the bandage striping and everything that makes up the boots. We go up here. Knee pads looks very nice. If you can see the detail and like the stitching, look here. See if I back it up a little bit. Like just look at there, the hieroglyphs and everything in the side of the pants.
Damn. What is the suit material, Lane? Is it like that rubber, like the Spider-Man suits, or is this like a fabric?
It feels like this part feels like it's some sort of like bodysuit, maybe like the Spider-Man's a little bit. But there's definitely like this. As I move down here, like the gauntlet parts here, they feel like more a solid plastic, as does the chest piece from what I had seen before. It felt like the other night. Yeah, he looks really cool. So let me give you guys a little bit. Now there's with the gauntlets. Like, look at the detail with color const and everything. They made sure to like just even like in there between like this, just the patterns and stuff. They got this, guys. Like, this is cool. They made sure to get even like some of the other.
I want this bad now. Looking at this, bro, this looks fucking dope.
Yeah, this is very cothat looking. I'm not going to say this is going to be my favorite figure ever. I can't say that, like, because right now my figure of the year is Carnage. That thing is just such an interesting thing. I apologize about if my screen's popping on there. I know it's making this a little bit. So now here we have the head sculpt. I think because of the white is why it's showing it being a little hard to focus here. But you've got the head sculpt. I'm just doing a Justin Light kind of thing here, guys. Like really, really light. And then you've got the detail there with his head sculpt. Like, this is nice piece. This part is obviously solid plastic, so moving it is not going to be the easiest thing. But I think this guy you can just have looking forward. Pretty much, like, he's like, this guy's about to kick your ass pretty badly. You know, that's all you got to know. But look here too, they made sure, even like just kind of give with the bump underneath, they made sure to put like, even though this is a solid piece, they made sure to kind of have a little bit of the metal, which is supposed to be Poltroon under showing. It's very cool. Like, this is very cool. Now, as was just mentioned there, I want to, this thing. Let's see. There we go. So I want you guys to be able to, I did this because I wanted you guys to be able to see the cape. This is supposed to be like kind of the kingfish of this figure. So this is just futzing around. Like, just look how easily this bends. Like, what? Why can't to say that I can safely say Moff Gideon cape is a piece of crap next to the it's like, wait, what? That's just as you can see. And then here, so there's 4 wires, I think it's supposed to be. See, like the wires here. Look at just the fabric here. So they made it look like some of the tatteredness at the bottom. Now, we expect these details from Hot Toys, like they do. How, Zach, what is the I know we're not comparing directly the cape for these two things, but how does the cape with the detail and everything look on yours? On the is it pretty well done on that figure? It's not the same thing. I'm not directly
Shit, I
comparing.
dropped a damn boomerang. So this one, the cape is actually super detailed. Let me see if I can zoom in.
Yeah.
See my ugly face, but you get all these little like
Ooh.
texture.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's really hard to pick up, but there we go. You get a nice weave on there. And similar to yours, the hood is a separate piece, which I didn't like on either of those figures, the Hot Toys or the
Mhm.
Marvel Legends. But
So
I guess I get it, but I don't know. It's kind of iffy to me. All right, let's switch you back to big screen.
just look at this. I know it was a little goofy here, but just like with just spending 5 seconds kind of manipulating. Come on.
Uh huh.
Midnight. Can you just stand here, please? All right.
You have to say a prayer to Khonshu, bro.
So if you can see here, just look with that for 5 seconds. Look at the movement that you can get from the cape. Because I thought the Scarlet Witch had decent, but like this has got 4 different there's 4 different wires in it that are nice solid wires
Uh
that
huh.
you can. And if you look here too, what's nice is that there's multiple folds to the fabric, so it's very unique and different than a lot of capes that we see with the Hot Toys figures. Which like
Uh huh.
I'm just to be, and I'm going to curse here, guys. This makes like the capes that comes with the Vision figures, the
Uh
white
huh.
and regular Vision that came out last year, look like shit.
Whoa.
Like they look like shit in comparison to this. I'm not going to lie. Ooh, nice.
Dude, this figure is actually super dope. I want to get the suit figure. What is it, Mr. Knight? Mr. Moon? I
Yeah,
don't know. I didn't watch the series, but
yeah, Mr. Knight.
Mr. Knight.
With the nicer of the main 2 personalities is in control. All right, so to give you guys an idea for movement, because this is gonna be my first time kind of messing with this here, guys. I'm gonna raise it up just a little bit. Give me 1 second here.
Yep.
Okay. So you guys can kind of see arm obviously gets 180, so there's not really any limitations. It's double jointed. Now, one thing I could see with this, and Thinny Spider-Man, if you kind of look there,
Yeah.
is the bending and stuff. So that may affect, like, when you're this guy's made to be posed kind of in a, kind of crazy action pose.
Mm-hmm.
So this right here is about, I would probably say, as max as I would go up at the shoulder joint for pushing it up and everything, but you can still
Mm-hmm.
get some pretty dynamic pose with that. Um, that I don't know. Tremble. I don't know. I mean, this guy's a figure. I think you should put him in a decent action pose and everything if you're going to own him and not worry so much about it.
Yeah.
I mean, that might be somebody who's already posed him up a little bit more than I have and everything. I'm going to have him probably in a very not super all over the place pose because I'm not going to have him with his base. He's going in with probably, I have one detail show set aside for Marvel Heroes, so he's not going to be in a wacky pose or something
Uh-huh.
while I'm doing that.
Look at
But
that, Abe
this,
Dunk with a super chat. Let's go, boys.
ooh,
Let's start the week off right. Thanks, Abe.
yep.
I got to have
And
dinner with Abe the other
oh
day.
yeah,
It's nice,
nice.
yeah.
All right.
He wined and dined me.
Trumbull turned yellow. That would be good. Okay, so for the feet themselves, the boot here, it is probably limited in motion just because it's like one solid kind of piece almost.
Uh huh.
It still bends fine at the knee. You get plenty of posing if the cape doesn't get in the way.
Uh huh.
So you know it's not going to have great feet pose. That's probably I'm going to guess what the one major limitation. So now with that help with kind of the crunch here is going to be a little bit limited because this is one big solid piece that you want to be careful with. On the chest, he feels good, but this is a combination of fabric and a suit. Like here, this is all material. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it feels like Spider-Man's. I would not be shocked if it's a Spider-Man suit. So the head
Yeah.
sculpt, guys, can turn.
Lane, keep this going for 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
Yeah, go ahead. Now you will. The one issue because it's all plastic, you can get some break in between there. So you probably will have him facing forward mostly. There is front and back, but it is going to be a little bit limited. Now I will show you guys. Give me one second here. Okay, that was nice and easy to remove, guys. So if you have to remove it, so he does the eyes and stuff. This guy do not light up. Unfortunately, I will not be putting the batteries in this guy because I don't even have the correct screwdriver to do it. But I've seen there are plenty of reviews you can see where the light up eye feature for this is supposed to be really good. But of course, it's going to last like 2 minutes and then it goes away. And then it's simple enough. You just stick that back on, boom, easy as pie. So if you guys, any of you own the cable figure, similar thing. Okay. So while we're waiting for Zach to come back for a minute here, I just want to throw it to the chat real quickly. Did any of you have any questions about this guy? So this guy about anything with the figure that I've talked about or just any other questions real quick? No, Triple, I hadn't mentioned when I got him. Let's see. I got him last week because I had originally on After Dark Wednesday night. I went and actually got him for my LCS and picked him up because I was just over here to get him. Normally, I don't go there till the weekends, but so I went and got him, and I did just kind of quick show him in the box and everything. So I think he may be in stock on Sideshow already. I'm not 100% sure on that. But I know people are getting them now. Mm-hmm. Did anybody else have any other questions, guys? Or else I will. What should I do this? Because I'm going to pose them up a little bit. Okay, Mr.
I'm
Zach
back,
is
baby.
back. Okay, so Zach, how would you
Yes,
prefer
sir.
that I go? Okay, sorry, people are asking me questions here. Sorry, Pablo.
Sorry, what was the question? I'm just getting.
I was about to ask you. So, how would you like me to proceed? Because we're about 30 minutes in, or 20 some odd minutes in.
Go ahead and start posing him, and then I will. What I'll do is I'll start opening the figure that I have,
Yeah,
and then for Fennec, you'll just open her, and we won't really do too much posing for her.
yeah. I'll just pull her out in case anybody was not here last week. Kind of quickly show the pieces and everything, show her movements.
Yeah,
That's all I was really going to do because I don't want to also go too long either.
yeah.
So
Real quick for Mark Pearson, if you're watching, check this out, Mark. This is that Gandalf print. This is the first part of the print. And then I have one of the little fireworks. And then the base. So I printed 2, Mark. So I'm going to paint up both, and I'm going to send you one. But let's take a look at what we're unboxing today. We have the Marvel Legends. Ew, Beyond Earth's Mightiest. That sounds gross. Iron Man Model 01, baby. So this is one of their newer figures. I think it just came out and I am super excited. I think this is one of the last waves that has the windowless packaging. So let's take a look, see at what we got here. Everything came out of the box. Let's see, first bag. Very exciting. Well, we have 2 trans orange flame effects. Could be cooler, but not too bad. Second bag with a shitload of tape on it. Don't know how good that's for the earth, but it is what it is. We have... Oh. We have... Are these see-through? Oh, they are see-through. Very cool. These are some trans black, like a smoke effects, smoke color smoke effects. And then we also have 2 this, which I can already tell I'm probably not going to love this figure. This looks like they're marbled plastic, and I don't ever... Be honest, I don't love it. I don't know. Maybe it's painted. Who knows? Now the piece de resistance. We have the... Ooh, this is fucking sick. This is the Iron Man figure in all his glory. And unfortunately, yeah, this is that... let's see if I can zoom in enough that you can see it. It has like that weird... I don't really know what you would call it, but it's just not painted. Also, does he have eyes under there? I don't know. Let's see. Can we zoom in enough? I don't know. Maybe there's eyes under there. It's got a painted arc reactor or like a little bit of a... Maybe it's a sticker. It does have some sculpt in there, though. That's really cool, so it must be painted. And then for the hands, I don't think those are painted, which is always odd that they do that. But the articulation feels good, man. That feels fantastic. So I'm going to see if I can't do something with this. In fact, let's pull up the... No, it's not luminescent. It's no, I'm just kidding. It's just white with blue. Let's see. Tales of Suspense 6. First appearance of Iron Man. Oh, maybe it's not Tales of Suspense 6. Ooh, what is it? Is it? Yeah, it is Tales of Suspense 6. So the first ever Iron Man pose, it's a really weird pose. He's like... Oh, and he only has single jointed elbows. That sucks. But the first ever Iron Man cover...
I thought that was only a Bo-Katan curse.
How dare you. Oh, God, this figure's head articulation sucks. Okay, so the first ever Iron Man cover, I'm going to pull it up on screen for y'all. It looks like this. He's just like hunched over awkwardly. And so as such, I have hunched him over awkwardly. Which is odd because he's such a cool character now, but it's kind of a goofy character back then. Let's see.
Everything was goofy back then. Have you looked at any Superman stories?
Oh, I haven't.
No, like they were weird, man. Like weird. Old Superman, like Silver Age stuff, where he like does
actually the pose pretty well.
Horrible dickish things to like Lois Lane and stuff. It was crazy.
Quickly before I forget, the bonus code for today is suspense. So Tales of Suspense, bonus code is suspense. So if you're in suspense of our pending Carnage giveaway, you should be. But go ahead and enter that bonus code if you guys want a bonus entry. I don't know how to pose him. I don't know what to do. So many choices. So many choices. Let's see. This figure is kind of a letdown, to be honest. I don't know what I was thinking. But let's see if we can't get him into some sort of something. No, I hate all these poses. I really do. I'm just trying to copy someone's pose so I can act like I know how to pose, but nothing really looks that good, to be honest. It's that head articulation. It's weird. Everything else feels really good on this figure.
Well, one thing I'll say for this, guys, if you are considering getting this one, I do actually find the switch out for like the hands and stuff really easy to do, which I'm kind of surprised by.
Interesting.
I thought they would be, some figures can be really annoying and some can be pretty easy, depending on the figure itself.
Ooh, actually, look at this app crunch. Ooh, not bad. Let's see.
Let's see here. Okay, so it just really doesn't matter.
I really don't know how I feel about this figure. I don't know. I feel very unsure. I could do the classic Iron Man double repulsor pose. Actually, that's pretty good, honestly. The double repulsor pose, not bad.
Okay.
It both impresses me with its articulation and is also really terrible in its articulation. So I don't know. I don't know. I got a weird feeling about that one. He fell over, so there's that. Lane, we'll switch back to you because that's really all I have for this guy's kind of underwhelming, to be honest.
Okay. Well, if I will say this guy is not the easiest to get to stand up straight because of the limited movement in his boots. Get this. Give me 1 second here, see if I can just get in. Okay. All right. So I futzed around with this. I wasn't going to use all the little pieces, but I decided to change my mind. Come away. It's probably come around that direction. So, okay, guys. So this is shitty posing, but that's what we guarantee here on on
live
unboxing. Shitty posing. So you guys can see from the side here. Up there, you can see his. I didn't put this all the way through quite as far as I need to, but as you can see there, there is some wrinkling with the thing here. This is the one thing that has me concerned with this figure.
Wrinkling with the suit there?
Suit there, if it doesn't, it looks like when I did it the first time, it went back relatively easily. So, I will say there are two things, guys, I would say that could bother you with this figure. That it does bother me a little bit, but it's just the nature of the figure. Is if you try and turn the head too much, you will see the gaps because it's one piece, basically. You know?
Okay.
So you'll see if you do it, you can see through the sides here. Like
you're talking about through the little hood thing?
Yeah, the hood here thing right there. You'll see
Sure.
Which that's just in nature. But this is pretty cool. He holds. I wasn't going to do. I was just going to do the one hand because I didn't want to necessarily mess with these little pieces, but they went into the hand really easily, and went on there. So here you can see just with some basic futzing. Like, just look at that though, Zach. Here you can see like just with the cape and everything.
It drapes. Right, I don't know that drape is the right word, but it flows really nicely. I'm actually digging that, to be honest.
Yeah, and
because I struggle with those kind of capes too, to be honest. I just got a Muff Toys the Batman cape. Same thing, man. Like, it doesn't drape as well as I'd like, and like that seems much more natural.
Yeah, but this cape is cool. I didn't show it earlier, but I'll show you guys back view here, so you can kind of get the detail with the lines and everything on the cape, just how he's holding it from this angle. Not to see my ugly face too much close up.
Bro, I hate showing my face.
Look at that, though. Like the detail there.
Which is odd because I stream a lot. I'm one of those guys, like, I hate watching YouTube.
Sorry, I'm having to go at a weird angle here, but I want you guys to kind of see how easily...
Hey, you got the Wolverine claws.
Yeah, well...
I hate watching YouTube and you're watching, like, a video for something, and, like, half the video is a dude sitting down. It's like, bro, I'm not watching it for you, bro. I'm watching it for the content. So, if you ever see me doing content, I never show my face. I fucking hate doing that. Sorry, go ahead.
No problem. But any which way... This guy's a good figure, guys. I can't. The only. I'm sorry, I wasn't originally going to put with this base, but I don't feel like messing around with it because I'm never going to use that base ever. Like ever. He's going to go in some pose like this. I'm going to mess around and do a little bit more like up in the air if I can with the cape. But I think I'm going to actually keep both these hands because I'm going to have him wielding both sets of weapons.
How many of those little boomerangs does he have, Lane? Is it 6 or is it just 4? 6. Nice. You know, the double fucking Wolverine.
Yeah, because he's got 2 of the hands.
Yeah.
Whoop. Sorry again. He's got two of the hands that are for that, and I will say the painting and applications for showing the bandages and stuff is very well done on this. So it's a very solid figure, guys. If you put my feet to the fire, I would probably say my only concerns are I would say like I'm going to borrow. Okay, forgive me, guys. I'm going to borrow from Justin here real quick. But I would say the one annoyance I would have, just annoyance with the figure, is the like separation between the cowl and the figure. But I understand why it's there, but I don't like it at the same time. It does bother me a little bit. And I would say maybe the only concern I have with the figure is the bodysuit itself. Is if you leave it in a in the flight dynamic stand or in some form or fashion like that, maybe it might crumple and not reset itself back very easily over time. So give me 1 second here while I move him and his stuff out of the way real fast.
While you're doing that, I'm going to show off this close up of this mini. So Mark, check this out. So I'm an idiot, and I accidentally left one of the fireworks on the print bed, but I found it, so I have to glue it in. So that's one firework. There's a total of 4 on the base, and then 1 in his hand. But look at this print quality from our printer, bro. If you don't know, Mark is the co-owner of our printer, of our 3D printer for CW. Look at that. I feel like I'm not showing this very well, but... So he has a wand with like a big firework on it. Look at that quality, bro. Amazing. So hopefully I don't fuck up the painting. If I do paint it well, Mark, I'll send you one. Checking in with the chat, Wellington says, Lane, you can crack the ankles to get more ankle articulation without it really damaging the figure. I think Lane is a bit traumatized by that. He's had a few bad issues with ankles. But we have Fennec.
Hello, Jesse, I'm looking at you, kid. Okay, one thing I'll just finish before going to her here. So you guys, it's not going to be up close or anything.
Jesse?
But so you guys can see right there, there's him kind of like a full, get him and everything.
I dig it.
Cool. Anyway, sorry guys, I didn't really, from being so close, I couldn't show you kind of an easy view of the full thing. So I'm going to go to this right now. Obviously, I was not here last week, but I got Fennec in actually on Saturday. So this is just kind of for me being able to finally unbox her because I've been waiting to do this, and Rainer beat me to the punch.
I know I felt bad because you alternate with us, and you were really excited to do this, but it just worked out kind of a little bit odd. So
yeah. But I will say the classic cigar band and everything. I actually love the coloration for the Book of Boba Fett figures here that they have for showing the figure with it and everything. Everybody has told me this figure is amazing. Anybody I know has picked it up, says it's amazing. And I assume that they're not lying to me. So I'm going to be going faster here, guys, because I know some of you already probably saw this last week. Some may not have. But I'm not going to take, obviously, we spent a lot of time with Moon Knight. And I think this actually worked out well, kind of, Zach, having shown Moon Knight a little bit last week during After Dark. So it allowed us to move a little bit faster through it, but still spend time kind of more out of the box and stuff. So I think that actually worked out pretty well. Obviously, I don't have to worry about the base or anything with her, so that's nice. But if you weren't here last week, guys, here is Fennec Shand. Obviously, probably one of the more anticipated from the Mandoverse figures that we've had. So I'm just going to show here real quickly some parts that I would really think, I had watched some unboxing videos for. I was trying not to watch anything too much, like live unboxing stuff, so I didn't watch Rainer because I wanted to see it myself kind of without anything. But, looks good. I love the paintwork and everything. It looks very nice. Of course, here is everybody's favorite Spotchka. I think this is actually one of the cooler like accessories they just included. Not that it's like a super neat or anything, but I do like that. And then of course we've got the blast tech. Never go wrong with the classics. And Zach, I don't know if you commented on it, but if you had a thing when this was unboxed last week, but how do you like this blaster rifle? It feels like such a unique weapon that we've seen, since it's kind of a combination sniper / blaster weapon. The paint apps to me look really neat. I think this is one of the neater blasters we've seen.
Did she use this at all in Book of Boba Fett, or was it just in that one Mando episode? Or I guess two
Uh,
Mando episodes, because she used it when she tried to kill Mando, and then she used it when Boba had her sniping Grogu, right?
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't. I mean, I think it's a cool design, though. For I guess to answer the question, I really do like the design, and I like the little orange patches on the
Yeah,
bandolier.
I
I
watched
think it looks
someone
good.
like pull it off the bandolier, so I was like, okay, don't touch that too much. Get Fennec out here real quick. And I'm not going to waste time with the stupid base because no one cares about that base. It's a good old. It fits for Boba Fett. So wow, they did 2 layers to this. Okay. All right. So here's the leading lady herself. And if you guys have not seen this head sculpt, man, like this head sculpt, ooh, dude, this head sculpt is really cool. Now, I will say, a lot of people really liking this one. I would say that this one I would put on par with at least the head sculpt. I would probably put on par with Wenwu, Tony Leung, that came for the Wenwu figure. If you guys know
Wenwu,
him,
dude, that figure's dope.
yeah. Now his issues are trying to switch out for the ring parts and stuff.
Yeah,
that is a super annoying thing with that figure. Wow, I'm like 2 for 2, having an easy time. Oh man, next time I'm like gonna tear the legs off my house.
Lane's a fucking madman tonight. He's a man possessed.
No, I wanted to see this one, and I know I don't need to kind of explain quite as much, but dude, bro, this costume, man. I don't know if you got it or not. This costume is amazing. I love this costume. I think this is
It's
one of
tailored
the
really well.
yeah. I just think this is one of the neater costumes that we've seen from modern Star Wars. Like it fits for the grays and the blacks and the general colors we usually get from Star Wars, but just those highlights and stuff. It's what I think. And I don't know if you guys would agree with this in chat. I think that's one thing, like just a little bit of colors here, like getting the orange here and there in her outfit just really helps to set it off for the boots and the gauntlets. Like all that stuff is really cool. Like she just looks cool. Great head sculpt. Now, I'm guessing if any of you have used the hair, I guess there's so it's a little bit of a wire or something like that so you can move it. Of course, this is always going to be the one thing with human figures is where you can see the joint there. The one reminder is it's an action figure, and she actually can stand up. I just jinxed myself.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say, God damn it, Lane.
Yeah, but she's a female figure that can stand up on her own. Like those are rare.
Come on, Lane. Hey, there you go.
Yeah. So give you guys here a quick view. So Mommy Fennec got the case, got the class, got the sniper rifle. Nothing more you could ask for, but
dude, that's such a cool figure.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird because I feel like the last few have just been absolutely bangers, like Fennec, Moon Knight, Carnage. Bonus code is suspense, by the way. Apparently, she has double joints as well.
Oh yeah,
Marx's tailoring shows off the thighs. Nice. Mark's a thigh
guy. Thanks, Mark.
Big fan.
But so yeah, if you guys have not seen easy movement, like this, I think this has easier movement than Moon Knight. but just the tailoring costume, even from the way they have it for the belts. I know you can remove this and the front part here for waist to show off. They actually include the detail for the cyber implant she got in her midsection. Yeah, it's gonna. I have a feeling it's gonna make me be very annoyed with Casca Reeves. You know how I reacted to Bo-Katan, which was not great. Hey, Ben Thomas, sir, how are you doing? We could have used you in here tonight. Dude, she just looks cool. I think gonna have to remove the strap on for her neck, but I'll do that later. I guess the one thing you got to worry about with her really is just going to be if you're using the helmet, is because you got to split it, put her around the head sculpt itself. That I know that might put you a little bit in the willies and stuff when you're doing it, but she looks really cool. And I guess it can be as simple as for her as whoa.
Wow, I dig it. I completely dig it. What's up, Sean Forrester? It's so quiet. Lane, you did miss Moon Knight. I'm gonna play a song now.
Yeah. So how's that?
Oh, there you are. I was like, goddamn.
Mm.
I've for the 2 seconds of posing that you did, I actually don't hate it. But you should put the spotchka in the left hand though. That would be classy.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't gonna go too much like.
Okay.
But she looks great. I think with the coloration, just with the bandolier and stuff like that.
I wonder what her favorite color is.
Yeah, I know. Well, she did work for the imps and stuff, so if she got part of her uniform from then or anything like
Wait,
that.
Wait, she did?
No. She was an assassin for him.
I was like, did I miss that whole plot point?
No, she was an assassin operative for them. But she was, by Bad Batch, she was a bounty hunter. But I think as time went on, she became more of like a Imperial agent / I think she shifted from bounty hunter to being more of core agent. Now, I have heard one thing, guys. If you're considering getting this figure, the one thing I've heard you want to be careful about is with the bandolier is I've seen at least 2 of these pieces popped off. Like the glue may not be the best on them.
Yeah.
So she obviously I have not messed around with her as much as Moon Knight because he was kind of my main focus. And you guys have had a chance to see her, but I can say just for my first kind of hand impressions, outfit is fantastic. I love the boots. Love the gauntlets that they're the solid kind of plastic mixed in with the material. Well, I have to see with the helmet on. I'm not sure I'm going to like that. I don't love I've never loved the helmet, so I'm probably going to display her without. But I love her blaster. She comes with the spotchka. I think she's $270, if I'm remembering correctly, price wise. I think she's completely worth the pricing for it. Maybe if she was $260 originally, but like we're splitting hairs really on that. I can just tell you from firsthand seeing her, if you're looking for the facial sculpt, like is 80% of what makes you buy a Hot Toys figure. Can't go wrong with this. She is not a main character, so she's not going to necessarily have to fit in everybody's thing. My issue right now, I don't have a Boba Fett to put her with because I sold my Boba Fett with Throne a while ago. It just wasn't fitting for how I was thinking I was going to arrange things, but now I need a Boba Fett. I really want the Book of Boba Fett. Let's see, what was that, OG? You said, 317? Yeah, OG, yes, I have been accused of that before. Yeah, the strands here, I can see that where you could be concerned since they're very thin plastic pieces. Like I said, I'm not crazy about the helmet, so I may never even actually put it on her. It's kind of like for my Mandos. I don't really use the head sculpts because I like them with the helmets. Um, Not really anything that I can say is negative. She's posable. She has an outfit that's relatively easy to move with. Um, I mean, if you're looking for a pretty good figure, for Hot Toys, reasonable price. You can't go. I think I can't say you could go wrong with this, but you do need to have. Yeah, I know. I mean, with the OG fan here, he would say, "I'll beat him to the punch," saying, "Must have all Boba Fett's." I beat you to it, there, OG fan. Ha 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 ha. That is your man. There is your Mandark from Dexter's Laboratory. Evil rival laugh for you. If anybody actually knows, I know that's an inside joke. If you've ever seen Dexter's Laboratory, you will get it, more than likely. I didn't think we'd have a Mandark reference tonight. It is a good figure, but I got to try and track down Boba Fett that's on wait lists. More than likely here, I think that might be coming. I guess to wrap up here. So, Zach, with Sideshow Con starting tomorrow, I'm assuming you guys will be discussing. Do you have any specific?
Yeah. So
tomorrow night you'll be discussing like what you guys want to see or hoping to see announced at Sideshow Con or anything like that, or different deals, stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't. To be honest, I don't know what we're talking about tomorrow. I know we have the Mars Toys Joker Batch 2. There was some issues, and they said they were going to fix it.
Yeah.
Griffith from Guts, and then the Bark and the Apo. We don't have a lot of news tomorrow, so it may be a short show. But
Optimus Prime from 3-0. Optimus Prime from Rise of the Beast was also put up.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we're going to cover that, to be honest. But
okay.
I'll be honest, like, we're kind of still limping a little bit. I'm still dealing with this cold, which is why I've been stepping away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then Dean is still out of commission, so we're bringing in the big guns, the generational talent TC from Six Scale Scavengers tomorrow.
Ooh!
So that should be a nice show. But yeah, we're still limping a little bit, to be honest. So
here's a little bit better view to go off with for the head sculpt.
Yeah, we'll try to get through. I have the worst sinus headache right now, and it's that, and then my stomach is bothering me. It's just been not a great,
not a good start to the week.
No, not at all.
Well, I will say just I am kind of hoping, this is just in general, guys, not for anything. I'm hoping, because we've had a lot of releases you talked about the last couple of weeks. I'm hoping we'll be more the rest of this month, for the rest of July, will be less like stuff coming out, like getting Casca, Fennec guys, and stuff like that. I'm hoping we'll get some more. I mean, we've already got 1 billion of them, but I would rather the next couple, like the second half of this month, be about announcements, like some good Star Wars ones, whatever. It doesn't matter. With Showcase coming up at the very end of the month, like I'd rather in this couple weeks, let's get a couple of new announcements for different figures out, because they get people excited, rather than we've had like 10 figures come out this month. Let's have, maybe we get one each week, the next the next couple of weeks or something, instead of 3 or 4. That's what I would like to see. And let's see 2 or 3 whatever figures they're going to announce. It doesn't matter what, to kind of see how things are going the second half of the year.
I think it's going to be interesting. I think Sideshow, I think we'll see tomorrow if they're going to continue or with their Star Wars line. Sorry, let me turn that music off. I wouldn't be surprised if they continue, if we see like a Dooku, because we've already seen Yoda, maybe an Asajj. I think would be really cool.
Movie Asajj, not like the Mythos one, or like animated series.
Well, animated, like the Clone Wars style. I really want to see a full symbiote by Hot Toys. That, like, I don't pre-order almost ever. That would be a pre-order for me.
From like the Spider-Man 2 game, where we actually
for the Spider-Man 2 game, or if Sideshow gave us a comic symbiote, where I'd be all over that, like, instantly.
Yeah. Well, the game, we've already seen them in the trailer, so they could put out a pre-order for that, since they're already doing the 2, specials.
Well, that's if Hot Toys does it, which I think they likely will, but because they made like 1 billion figures from the first game. Let's see. I don't know. I think the topic we're gonna do tomorrow. We had this last week, and then we canned it for a future topic because I thought it was so good.
Mhm.
This was Ben's idea. If Ben's still in the chat, does your collection represent you, or does it represent what's cool? So a little bit of an open-ended question.
Mm.
Um, and so we'll do that. Just a reminder, because we did have some people kind of trickle in. The Carnage Edition bonus code for today is suspense. Um, but yeah, Lane, thanks for joining me. I know, like I said, we're kind of limping on Mondays with Dean not being here, and a bunch of people are out here and there. So we
This happens
will.
sometimes.
Yeah, it happens. But like they say, Lane, the show must go on, and the show
Yep.
did go on today.
Mhm.
So we will catch you guys tomorrow. Lane, I think Lane hopefully will be joining us on Wednesday for After Dark.
Yep.
Um,
That's the plan right now.
and yeah, Jumbo babies. We'll catch you on the
Ooh,
next episode of
Destro. That's
Unboxing.
cool.
What's
Good
Destro?
evening, guys. Destro from G.I. Joe.
Oh,
Six scale
nice.
figure was announced by 3-0.
Love you guys.
Take
Have a
care,
good
everybody.
one, and we'll catch you on the